Welcome back to Tag Happy Via. If you're new or old around here and you're stopping by, thanks. I do appreciate your views, your likes, your thumbs up, your comments, and your subscribes. It really does give me motivation to really try and keep these videos pumping out. I would love to do more than on average one a week. I want to get to 2, 3, 4 a week, but I can't do that until I begin to monetize this channel, and I need 1,000 subscribers to do that. So if you like my content, please subscribe. Today we're going to be checking out a game called Golf Plus, formerly known as Topgolf, if I remember correctly. It's one of the longest standing golf games on the Quest headset, and they have finally released an 18-hole course. So also alongside the Topgolf and their Pro part, they now have that 18-hole course, and they have a second one as a DLC pack. Let's jump right in and see if this one should be a part of your collection. All right, welcome to Golf Plus. Now I've loaded into the game, and this is where it boots me. Okay, I've got my little golf clubhouse here, just chilling out, and there's no locomotion in this particular game. It is teleport. It's all right. I mean, I'm a big fan of locomotion. If you bring locomotion, top marks to you. Okay. Now, the overall kind of art design is really nice. I mean, this is cool. I like it. There's a lot of aliasing going on here. Now, let's get close to that. So yeah, even when you get close, a little bit of aliasing. There's a lot over there. I don't know how well the aliasing is going to pop up in the video. Definitely over there by the fire. They got the green over on these trees. These hills in the background look alright, but the edge of the hills go into the sky. You get this aliasing, and I'm not a fan. Like, why? Why is it here? I mean, I'm no developer, I'm no game designer, but I have played a lot of the other games that I feel like would be on par with the intensity of what's required to run. If not even harder, and they're smoother. Maybe in the future they'll sort that out. I don't know. Anyway, let's just kind of move over to the ball here. Whoop! Let's pull back. So I pulled back my trigger by accident, but while we're at it, this is it. This is the, you can go giant mode. You can teleport around the place. Look at that. And you pull back, and you kind of shoot back down to that spot. Okay. Cool. And that's on the big toggle thumb. Just going to pull back down here, get back over to the ball here. Okay, and I'm just going to hit the, what's the top button? Y. And it kind of brings up the main menu that you're going to see when you're in the 18-hole golf course. Now, we kind of got 3 different games to move between here. You got the Clubhouse, you got the Topgolf, which is, I think, the first relief. You got the Pro part. The Clubhouse is you kind of get to smack balls around the place, okay? And this is where you can kind of practice and hang out. But I'm thinking if I'm going to do that, I'll just do it on the golf course. You don't have to have your handicap recorded for the 18-hole golf course. So let's start off with Topgolf. Let's just kind of jump into here. Let's go to Topgolf. This game is almost like you got 3 games in one. It's kind of peculiar in a way, okay? It really, I mean, the VR mechanics translates between all of them. Okay, but the graphics, I mean, it looks different. I mean, it looks like this was made a while ago. I mean, just the way it looks with graphics. It would be cool to have a refresh. Now, I need to go into the media play here, and I need to pause that. And I now don't know how to turn the media player off. I mean, last time I was in the game, I got it going, just have a play, and it's just kind of auto-booted up to it, which is a little annoying. I was hoping it wouldn't do that. Anyway, no big deal. I'm now going to hit the Y button again. In front of me, I got my club. If I hit the Y button, you can kind of move between your different clubs here. Let's just go driver. Selected the trigger on there. I'm going to keep the power meter always kind of where it's at, to be honest. All right, let's just kind of line it up here. Now, I've watched a few YouTube videos online. Just so you know, that was the X button that I pressed and held to kind of recenter. The game can be used with just one controller, which is great. And you don't ever feel like you need a second controller. Now, but this is a golf game, and I'm swinging, and I'm in a really tight spot, just so you know. Okay, so I watched some YouTube videos, so to get better at this game. Let's see if the theory translates into practice. All right, so I need to just do a practice swing, not going to just nice and slow. Yeah, I'm not going to hit anything. Just recenter here. All righty-tighty. All right. I missed it. What's going on? That was a jokes, man. I did that on purpose. All right, here we go. That was pretty pathetic, to be honest. But I got a score. Oh, got in the middle of the orange, eh? All right, let's try that once more. Up there. Oh my gosh, what's going on? Yeah, not bad, not bad. Alright, let's just kind of move to here. Let's go to 7-iron. Get back out of there. Brings me a bit closer to the pool. I kind of want to be there. Okay, so... Now, I have to say, that happens often and it's really annoying. There was clearly an inch between that ball at my club. And that happens on the 18-hole golf course as well. Alright, so... Okay. There we go. It always seems, I think that's called a draw. There's a draw and a fade. Damn, not bad though. I always kind of hit to the right and it kind of floats back to the left. That's kind of my natural style, and it's really annoying. And I've watched some YouTube videos and I forgot what they said, to be honest. Fantastic. You know, let's just do a quick walk around here. So you got kind of different games that you can play. Let's just jump into here. It's orientated me the wrong... No, it hasn't. And you can kind of... Trigger finger to release. Trigger finger to pick up. Oh! It's alright. The VR mechanics... It feels natural to throw, which is absolutely great, okay? Some games you get and it's just like, this is a terrible throw mechanic. Let's just kind of head over to the... this other little mini game over here. Jump up to there. Now the goal is to kind of get the ball to kind of onto those white circles. Oh, you know what? That's another thing I always do. I always seem to shoot it back over my right shoulder. It's definitely... Oh, you gotta be... Yeah! Alright, there we go. Oh, I did it again! That's what I'm talking about. Now that technique of me hitting over my right shoulder, that's me, that's not the game, just to clarify here. The club hitting that ball though, I feel that's definitely a game issue. When I don't want it to hit. I like it how when you hit it as well, it kind of tells you where you hit the ball on the club. And you can definitely tell that most of the time it is on the back. Maybe it's the back. I'm hitting the back side of the club. That could be the reasons why I'm hitting over my right shoulder. But the goal is you get your mate, I guess, on the other side and you can kind of hit the white circles. Anyway, man, there's so much to cover in this game. I got to keep moving. Let's jump over here. Let's jump up here. And same concept as the first one, but you kind of got a different place to kind of play. Okay? All right, we don't need to see me hitting any more balls here. There's definitely more of that coming along the place. Cool, so this is kind of the oh, there's a screen up here. How did I not see that one? Anyway, this is kind of the Topgolf and the different types of arenas, or mini games, I should say, that you can play. Now, you can kind of walk into here, and it'll take you to Pro Putt. But if I kind of hit the Y button, I can then go down into play Pro Putt. And look, it's just taking me here. Okay, so play Pro Putt. Now, this is the second type of game inside of the Golf Plus package. Now, I haven't done too much of the putting here because if I'm going to putt, I just like to putt on the 18 holes, okay? Now, I'm just going to select the easy, okay? Practice, play about, play around, putting, putt lounge. I'm just going to go there. Oh, man, there's just so much going on in this game. Seriously, like, bang for your buck, you get a lot. Want to play around, though, for your money, okay? Let's just go into beach. And we're going to go into play. Alright, this is it. The graphics are kind of like a subpar walkabout. Sorry, folks, but it is. Okay, so hit the trigger. It makes my ball go from transparent to white. I hit my grip finger. This is the same on the main golf game as well. The 18 holes kind of tells you what's happening. Now, you kind of... This one's kind of easy. It gives you what you need to do. So as long as I hit it along that line, and I give it enough strength, it would have gone on the hole, okay? Cool, now let's just do this. Cool sound effects. Hole 2. Alright, once again, pull back on the trigger. Oh, I'm a giant man! And you can also just move around that way, like a giant man. Back to there. Back on the main trigger. Boom, back down to mini man. Cool. Grip finger just to reorientate myself to the ball. Now, I feel like I hit that harder than what I did, but it only goes so hard. Oh, so close. All right, trigger finger to get me back. Trigger finger to make the ball go from transparent. All right, grip finger to bring up the extra information to help you play. Oh, I'm coming in under par. Hole 3. All right, see, look at this. Trigger finger. I'm not getting close to the ball, and you can't see this, but my guardian is right where that ball is. So I need to stand back, teleport over it, hit the trigger finger, and it's just kind of moved it away from me a bit, back towards the guardian. So this game, it's always leading me towards my guardian. Ooh. Sound effects are alright. But the purpose for me to play this section, trigger, is nothing more than practicing my putting for the 18 hole. Oh, I'm in the rough. I'm in the rough. Come on, mate. Now, I didn't look at the angle of the ground then. I got rushed. That was on me. Being lazy. Done. All right, done. We've seen enough of how the putting works, right? So let's hit the top. Why is that menu still there? What's going on? Instant replay. Let's just go hole 4. No. Hole 4. Cool. Now we can get into here. What's this button do? Nope. Go to main menu, I guess. Yes. Wonder where. I'm curious as to where this is going to load me. It's just the main menu. See, this is the main menu of the putt. It's like not the main menu of the game per se. So now I want to go into. So I want to play the 18 hole. Okay, back to the clubhouse. Click here to go back. Now, on this, okay, now I'm going to go into the Y button, menu, single player. Okay, game mode. I'm going to do easy on cliffs, and then I'm going to do hard. Okay, I'm going to not affect handicap, so I'm only going to do one hole. I'm going to go, let's do novice, okay? Full aim assist with shot line. So it's going to help me be a better... what do we got here? Green speeds, wind is low, pins medium distance, difficulty novice, tees middle. All right, just say that out loud so you know what's going on. All right, we're in. Now this is where it shines. Like, man, out of all those 3 mini games, definitely they've put the most effort into this. Congratulations, team! And straight off the bat, it's not really buggy at all. Like, some games get released and you're like, oh, buggy. This is really, really good. Now, if I hit the Y button, it kind of brings up my little bag here, and I can select on what I want to use. I don't need this, to be honest. Hide. Maybe I do. I just don't feel like I need it. Hide. So you can kind of move. It'll give you an idea of where you are. Now, if I move that, as you can see, I'm selecting my different drivers, and it's going to give me an approximate place and distance as to where that driver will take me. So I'm going to go driver. Okay, I'm now going to hit the Y button to collapse that. Cool. Look at the shadows here. They're super cool. Okay, I need to make sure I'm not going to swing anything. So I'm going to be right around here. All right, we're good. Okay, so driver more towards my front right foot. Leaning forward. Oh, I did hit something. Okay, let's just reset here for a bit. Okay, here we go. Yeah. Hit the trigger finger. Takes me into the air. I can see the ball. Hit the trigger finger. Takes me to the ball again. Okay. And there's no real big screen like you get on the Club 5 e-golf. Man, I've said it so many times I forget what the name is. Hit the trigger, takes me to it, takes me to the ball again. You know, you get used to the screen, you don't get used to the screen. Both games do what they do really well. Okay, now I need to just recenter myself back a little bit. No, I need to see. Hang on, what's that going to do? Nothing. So I'm in a tight spot here. And on Golf 5, you can drop the ball to always help you stay centered. Now, if I wasn't in such a tight spot, it probably wouldn't be too much of a deal. But so I usually play in my living room. Okay, but this is my little studio where I record. All right, here we go.
So hit the grip. Remember, I'm on easy here. Okay, ball position a bit different. I'm going to kind of down on the ball a little bit. Oh, way too hard. Good. Done. All right. Putting's landed quite nicely. I didn't have to think too much about that. Cool. Now, on the amateur here, it gives you everything that I need to do. All I got to do is just, oh, way too hard. What is that? What's going on? All right. Let's get back to here. All right. Let's just line myself up. Done. Oh, now it's too soft. Man, I've been playing on the Pro for a while. I'm now wondering if the ball stops rolling, I can hit it. Come on, mate. Oh, there we go. Okay. I've been playing on the Pro, and I'm now wondering if the intensity of the Pro is actually softer than the intensity of the... Now I need to recenter myself again. It hasn't really done anything. Alright, so I'm just not going to hit it as hard now. That was a really soft hit. I will say that was super soft. Okay, and once again, this comes up. I'm going to hit next hole. And you boot into the next hole. I'm just going to do one driver, and then I'm going to get out of this, and let's jump into the hard one. Cool, so grip finger. I line myself up. I need to just make sure. I need to recenter myself here. Boom. Okay. What do we got there? Make sure I get it where I want. Oh! I have to say, though, the game makes the amateur helps you out a lot. Fantastic. Look at that. Let's go giant mode. Ooh, look at that. Giant mode. Giant mode. See, if I actually hit it way off the side here, the ball would actually go up, bounce off these rocks, or even land on top. Okay, so it's not confined to just your space. Trigger finger. Now, the game instantly gives me the correct club that I want. You can go in there, hit Y, and you can mix it around if you want to, just so you know. Okay, that was the Y button again. All right, grip finger to bring up my stats. I need to recenter. Cool. Grip finger stats. Cool. Come down on the ball just a little bit. Ooh, nice bounce onto the... No, not onto the green. Uh-oh. No, we're good. Done. And let's just chip that up. Oh, damn. All right. Well, I mean, we're in swing now. Let's just try and get this in the hole. I feel like this is the shot. Yeah. Remember, this is amateur mode, okay? What have I got? 1 under par. Genius! Overall, though, +1. Lame. So I go menu, single player. This time we're going to go to Wolf Creek. There's another one coming soon. Wolf Creek. We're going to go into difficulty, novice. Pro. Done. Everything else will stay the same. Okay, once again, you can do multiply and all of this. Just so you know, the settings, you don't get much to do in the settings, to be honest. Sound, up and down. There's really not too much left. Right-handed play, etc. There's no point really exploring it as a review. Okie dokie. Okay, once again, practice swing. Oh, I need to rotate this way. What's going on? Okay, here we go. All right, dokie. Okay, so remember, I'm pro now. Like, this is going to hit the way... See, I always do that type of shot. I need to watch more clips. That's all right. Oh, lovely. I'm okay with that. That's not bad at all. Okay, now I'm going to... You can see it kind of changes the distance parameter there. Now, typically, I just hit these higher than... Oh, see, it always swings to the left. Where's it going to hit the rock and bounce in? Yes! Come on, roll down. You know, oh, the sand pit. Rolls quite a bit in sand, I have to say. Okay, let's get into here. Get over here. Oh, hang on a sec. What's going on? No, I just missed the ball. What's going on? Happy with that? Not bad for a pro level right now. Hit trigger to recenter. The putting recenters me. I mean, to be honest, this game does recenter pretty well. However, bit jittery on the graphics there. That's a little annoying. Definitely got some aliasing going on here. Done. And the grip finger to bring up kind of the greens and the levels and the lines and things like that. On par, not a bad start. I love it. Okay, let's just get this one going now. I'm always... Okay, here we go. Oh, yeah, I knew I had to orientate myself there. Yeah, we're good. Okay. Oh, always. Nevertheless. Oh, which way is it going to bounce? Oh, it's in the rocks. Let's get into there. Hey, it's all part of the fun. This is definitely a cool feature of it where, you know, it doesn't just go, oh, put you back on the green. It's like, nah, you're in the rocks. Now, I've got a tree here. And the ball hits that tree, man. It ain't going nowhere. I'm just telling you. Let's just recenter a little bit. See, if I could just drop the ball a foot closer to me, it would make everything just a bit better. Just, you know, developers, you watching this. There we go. Just like I said, if it hits the tree. Okay. Let's just... Oh, hit the tree again. I didn't realize I was going to shoot so high. Okay, what we got? Oh. Down. Yeah, okay. Alright, let's just kind of putt this one. Trigger to... Oh, it was off to the right. Okay, so it's ball's going to naturally roll off to the right. Yep, told you it would. And that was a terrible putt. All right. So I want to be aiming to the left of the hole. Now I need to slightly to the right of the hole. Done. There, +4. Embarrassing, mate. Embarrassing. I just wanted one more driving hit. Oh, no. This is a... Oh, damn. Let's do this. Oh, terrible. I'm going onto another course by the looks of it. In the trees. Anyway, we've seen enough of my average golf technique. Any pro golfers out there? Give me some tips. All right, so, I mean, this is the menu now. So, there's no real home screen, per se. Like, you're just inside of a game. Like, there must be something here. Clubhouse. Is that the home screen? I am in the... Oh, go to Clubhouse. All right. But the Clubhouse is for the golf game. Yeah, anyway. I'll see you on the outside.
That was Golf Plus. What do you think? Put some comments below. Let the community know. Let me know. I do like to hear back from you folks. In fact, getting those comments, getting those likes, getting those subscribes gives me huge amounts of motivation to keep these pumping out on average once a week. I do want to get this up to the 2, 3, 4 times a week. Okay, so if you like this content so far, please like, comment, and subscribe. Now, overall, this game's broken into 3 sections. You got the Topgolf that came out first, I believe. Then you got the Pro Putt, and then you've got the 18-hole golf course. It's almost like I'm reviewing 3 games in one here. It's really confusing to my brain. With the Topgolf, you got a lot of mini games. You got the multiplayer. The graphics, they're all right. They're definitely not the best that you get on the Quest 2. Now, not even close. Okay, the VR mechanics that you get in the Topgolf translates right through to the whole game. So they've done that really well. I love how you can kind of get the YouTube going up around you. It's a little hangout spot. Would I want to hang out there? Nah, I probably would be hanging out in the 18-hole golf course with my mates, not so much the little clubhouse for Topgolf. Then you got the Pro Putt. Okay, the graphics were a little bit childish, to be honest. Sorry, developers. you know, they're kind of down par on what's now available on the Quest 2 between the Pro Putt and the Topgolf. Okay, and I did find that the gameplay wasn't quite as seamless. The putting, you kind of feel like you put more effort into it, and the ball doesn't go as far. It doesn't doesn't quite translate the same. The putter kind of moves through the ball before the ball takes off. The orientation between myself and the Guardian in my room and inside the virtual game world, I'm always finding that I'm going towards the boundaries, and I'm always having to double click buttons to try and recenter myself, and I find I get a little confused. I don't know why I'm getting confused, to be honest, okay? And then we've got the 18-hole golf club, 18-hole golf course, which is the latest release, which is why I'm now doing the review. I think it's definitely the better of everything they've done so far together, okay? And if you want to get better at putting, go back to the Pro Putt to go back into the 18-hole golf course. They've released 2 18 holes, absolutely fantastic. One of them is made up fantasy, don't care, it's still great. And then they've got one you can purchase for a little bit amount of money, not a big deal. So if you are really into 18 holes, definitely purchase the second course. I believe it's based off a real golf course in the world, and there are going to be more golf courses kind of coming to this game in the near future. Interacting in the 18 holes is fun, it's easy, you don't have to think too much. It's definitely the best iteration so far of the 3 separate games they kind of made over the last 18 months, a couple of years. And I'm definitely no pro, okay? I do find that the balls are more sensitive in the game than real life, which is okay. All right, I'm okay for driving it and the irons and the puttings to be like putting wedges to be like that. Insofar as the actual speed of the green itself when you're putting, it's kind of like the Golf 5 E Club. You hit it and it just kind of shoots off, okay? And it's a little weird. Overall, I'm going to give this one just purely because there's just more content that you can do in this game over Golf 5 E Club. I'm going to give this a 7.5, so it's half star more than the Golf 5 E Club. Okay, and if you're after a game that's going to give you better bang for buck right now, get the Golf Plus. However, if you're after a more unified approach, smoother, slicker style of graphics with pretty much no aliasing, get the Golf 5 E Club. Golf 5 E Clubs, they got a big update coming out soon, if I've read that correctly, and there's going to be some new courses rolling through and things like that. And you can still get the mini games and the mini putts and etc. in both games. They're both 2 good games. If you golf fanatic, get both. If you only want one though and you want best value now, get Golf Plus. If you want to kind of get the game that I feel like is probably going to be the better game in 12 months' time, get the Golf 5 E Club. Anyway, I'm Tag Happy VR. Thanks for watching this review on Golf Plus. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Below is a link to some groovy Tag Happy merch. Till next time.